And a good afternoon to you, rugby fans. Welcome back to Providence, Rhode Island, National Collegiate Rugby. This is the Liberty Conference. This is a matchup between the Brown Bears and the Siena Saints. Marble Field, Providence, Rhode Island, bringing you this action. I am John Broker, joined by Thomas Wheels Grant for this second matchup of the season for the Brown Bears. Wheels, we have a great matchup ahead of us.
Oh, I'm absolutely pumped for this one, Johnny. National champions Brown back on home turf, and what I really like about their squad is the consistency that they have throughout it this year. They've got a couple of players to really look out for throughout their lineup today. One of those is this man on screen now, number 9, Cham Tuala. He's an Auckland boy out of New Zealand, so I hold him dear in my heart, but he certainly is the key to their attacking game, Johnny. Excellent passing game, accurate box kick, and he's a real live wire that can spark attack. And then in the midfield, this man, Tito Edjua, what an absolute machine he was for them last year. Just so strong in the back line, can make gain line in every carry, but it's his kicking game as well that just really puts Brown in good areas of the field. They've got plenty of talent, Johnny.
They certainly had plenty of talent. As you take a look at one of the coaches there, that's Oliver Julian for the Brown Bears, and there's head coach Dave LaFlamme getting his players or some alumni ready to go. Longtime coach of the program, 3 national titles under his belt. This Brown Bears team is ready to go. But the Siena Saints, take a look at some of these players. You have Shiv Kelly, number 1, and Sevilla, number 8. 2 freshmen have joined this squad, and they're with a number of seasoned players. So new blood, powerful players. Keep an eye on the Siena forwards.
Yeah, it's the 19 combination of Thompson and Holloway that really needs to spark their attack. Burns and Ryder in the midfield. Hall, Frazier, and Cabana rule out the back 3 for the Saints.
For the Brown Bears, I have the captain, Henrique Gabriel. Henrique Gabriel at number 1. Keep an eye on him. He's an inspirational and emotional player. A lot of talented players on this set of forwards. 2 new ones in Dean and Schwab at 6 and 8. So bringing some new blood to the team.
Yeah, Cham Tuala we mentioned in the number 9 jersey. We've got Ben Shirley, the junior, in the 10 today. Leo Clayberg and Tito Edjua, a formidable midfield partnership. Brown and King on the wings. And then rounding out number 15, Inigo Langford.
Inigo Langford coming into the squad. We're just about ready to go here. You see the Siena Saints there in green. They're going to be kicking off here at Marble Field. 0-1, a loss to AIC last weekend. American International College from Springfield, and a win for the Brown Bears over Fairfield University. That was played in Fairfield.
Captain Green.
And we are underway, game 2 of the Liberty Conference season here. It is a kickoff well taken by the Brown Bears. Brown take that one down. Ball in play already. They're going to want to score a few more points if they can this week. They were 24-3 last week. Very typically a high-flying team, this Brown Bears squad. There's Tuala. Talked about him, did Wheels. Gets the ball back, and that's blocked by Siena. This could be an early one, and it is going to be. It's going to be Thomas Mann. Scores an early try. Blocked kick. The Siena Saints up by 5. What better start could you ask for if you were the Siena Saints, Wheels?
30 seconds in, and Siena Saints have come off the bus with lots of energy. Have a look at that athleticism from the number 7, Thomas Mann. Sky high to get the charge down, and the follow-up was absolutely brilliant. Siena needed to start this game well, and as you said, Johnny, you couldn't ask for a better way to start than that.
Just seconds off the clock as you take a look at a very pleased Thomas Mann right there. A bit of an angle on the kick here, so we'll see whether it goes to 7. Opportunity to extend this one. Player just getting his rhythm down before he's going to kick. They are happy with that, so we are at 7. Coach Jaco Visser for the Siena Saints will be very pleased. We take another look, Wheels.
Yeah, just what you want from your loose forwards, putting pressure on the kicker. And Thomas Mann, just the hang time that he got to be able to get up and charge that ball down, super impressive.
Thomas Mann, a sophomore from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. He's a U18 captain of Northumberland County, now playing in the Siena Saints colors. Mistakes continue to happen here. First, a block kick. Now ball seemed to go directly into touch off of the restart, so opportunity here, scrum or line out. So the player signaled there that they're going to take the scrum at midfield. Another attacking opportunity here for the Siena Saints right away. Just 2 minutes gone. Siena Saints having all the say right now. Plenty of time to go, Wheels, but a good start for these Saints.
Oh, definitely plenty of time to go. Just a little couple of early hiccups for Brown, but they will no doubt refine their composure. But as you said, Johnny, what a great attacking platform here for Siena. Look for Harry Ryder, Jack Burns, that midfield combination to get touches on the ball here.
Have an interesting battle on the other side. Shiv Kelly versus Asa Rosenmeyer. But look at the Siena Saints. Possibly an early drive there. But the referee's going to bring that one up and reset it. We're going to go again. Safety first. Brown known for their strong scrum. Getting started right away there were the Siena Saints.
Yeah, a couple of really good matchups in the pack today. Shiv Kelly, Dudrick and Garino up against Gabrielle Mann and Rosenmeyer.
Rosenmeyer, highly touted player, tight on the other side of the scrum. We're looking to have a say here. A little bit more of a drive this time from Brown. Driving over the ball. We'll look at this one. Ball's in Tuala's hands now. Away they go. They've got a scrum advantage as well. It's in Ajua's hands. He gets a one-handed pass away. Little cut back in there from Trip King. Trip King takes that one to the ground. In and over come the Siena Saints. I believe they still have advantage here, so may have a play. They're going to go straight up the middle, try to draw in some of those Saints defenders. Tuala's going to look to the left. They're going to come through Shirley. Going to get the ball there to Matt Schwab, a grad student. Originally went to Holy Cross, now playing here at Brown. We're going to come back for the penalty. Nothing happening, Wheels, but that scrum power of Brown has been vaunted for many years. Siena tried to take one, but it comes right back, and they have the opportunity here.
Yeah, Gabrielle Mann and Rosenmeyer just showing their experience at scrum time. They got a really good early shove on. They were able to keep square and straight and just put the Saints under a lot of pressure.
Wait for the ball to be out. Yeah, I watch it. I'm happy with that assist so far.
They're going to push that one downfield. So it'll be a line out just inside the 22 of the Siena Saints. Down 7-0. Brown looking to get some points on the board. Under 5 minutes gone in this matchup here on Next Level Rugby. All this action brought to you by these great people. Marvel Field playing host, Garrett Mann. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the senior went to Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Little shifting move there. They go up to the front. Brown comes down. They're trying to drive this one forward. They're fine with that. It goes to the ground. Referee is happy that it went down organically. Wasn't taken down by the Saints. Knock on in that line out. So it's going to come back to me a scrum here for the Siena Saints. Gabriel has a word with the ref. Looking for another drive over Wood Gabriel.
Yeah, another good little win here for Siena, just stacking up a few of them early on in this game. Good contest at the line out. See here, they obviously set in for the maul. The ball did not transition to the back of the maul, so hence the turnover. There was no shift in transition of the ball. You can see Tuala pleading for it there, but the right decision was made.
Set!
Ball in here from Henry Thompson. Brown trying to drive over that one again. Good squeeze on, but it goes away. That's Lorenzo Sevilla, a freshman out of Trumbull, Connecticut. Played for Trumbull High School. Pressure on the kick. Ball goes. It is going to come down in the hands. Just a little handoff there. Into the hands of Langford. Nico Langford has to go to ground. Players in and over that. The try scorer nearly tails it away. Thomas Mann. The ball is up to Rosenmeyer. Rosenmeyer played throughout the USA age grade system from Belmont, Massachusetts. Little tip pass in the midfield. They are well covered, but they have a penalty advantage against Siena again. That one slips in behind. They have a free play here. See what they wind up doing with this one. There goes Langford. Langford puts the ball away into somebody's hands. That's Ajua. Ajua dangerous from everywhere. Takes a couple of runners with him. Ball to the ground. Out. They've got some runners out wide. We'll see which side to go. Looking at the tip pass, but don't go with it. Still have advantage according to the referee. Tuala finds a runner. Rosenmeyer again takes that one in. Nearly torn away. We're going to come back for the penalty against Siena. Still 7-0. Just about 7 minutes going on this one, Wheels.
Number 4 green offside. Providence Rhode Island was 2 green.
Yeah, you can hear the comms there from the referee. Back-to-back offside infringements there for Siena, so they just need to make sure they take that step at the breakdown and ensure they've got that connected line on defense. Here's the initial break here from Langford. Did a great job to dance around and gave a lovely ball back in the inside of Tito Ajua, who we know, Johnny, is such a powerful man to bring to ground. And you can see there, eating up those meters.
Ajua, another player in the USA system. They put that ball to the corner. You got to look at Henrique Gabriel from Lisbon, Portugal. Plays 5 musical instruments as well as being a good rugby player, Wheels.
There you go. Multi-talented athletes.
Gonna put a runner in there. Going to go to the tail of the lineout. That one's fine. It was uncontested as well, so they can let it go. They're going to try a little bit of a drive forward here. Their body's on the ground. Another advantage. Player from Siena has taken that down. Still advantage. Gabriel got in there. They're going to look to go a little wide. Going for a kick pass. This is a free play, so if they don't get it, they'll just come back to the penalty. And they will. Interesting choice of options there. They'll come back, penalty right on the 5-meter line.
So that's on the 15 here.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, you hear Gabriel there call for the scrum right away, especially after that last one. It was such a powerful start.
You just saw the Siena player go down in the middle there. Not allowed to take or attempt to take the maul down. So that goes right to the penalty there. We're going to have this scrum. Referee going to bring this one up. Feels that, historically Brown very well known for their scrum. So a lot of these teams, just try to do whatever they can to sort of disrupt it and get them out of that rhythm. And that's what you can expect to see from Siena here. The coaching staff very aware of this. Front row very aware of this. Trying to just throw them off balance a little bit and not get penalties pulled against them.
I like it. We know they call scrummaging the dark arts. A lot of teams around the world now really putting a lot of emphasis into their scrum coaching, Johnny. It's such a massive platform in the game.
Free kick here. Matt Schwab going to take that one quick. Schwab looking at the line. Schwab over the line of the West Hartford, Connecticut native. Gets 5 points for Brown University. They're just 2 points away here from tying this one up. Just under 10 minutes gone. That is what they needed.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good heads up play there from Matt Schwab. They got the penalty. He didn't waste any time and saw the disconnect in the defense. Tap and go over the line.
Interesting note for you, Wheels. Matt Schwab's great uncle is my godfather.
Well, there you go.
Joe Cirasola, wonderful man.
Just what you want from your number 8s as well, just hunting out that space. He could see a couple of backs turn from Siena. Took his opportunity.
Ajua, the left-footed kicker, looking to tie this one up. Brown finally getting some run of play here. Lines up with a Schwab try off the left boot. It is good according to the assistant referees. And the referee awards it. Some of the Siena players didn't agree. Shaved quite close to the post there. So we're taking a look at this scrum and try.
Yeah, free kick there. Again, Schwab wasted no time going down that blind. He's pretty pumped about it as well.
I believe that's his first try for Brown University for the Bears. So it'll be Siena to kick this one off. We're all tied up. Just about 11 minutes gone. Liberty Conference action. Ball up in the air, bounces, went back off of Brown, so fair play here. So Siena on the move at the 22 of the Bears. We haven't seen the offensive flow yet for Siena. They scored off of that tremendous work from Nam, knocking down that kick. So we'll see what their offense is all about shortly, unless this gets turned over, which it does. In and over the ball quickly. Brown Bears, that is Tony Zhao, one of the second rows. Belmont, Massachusetts native. Turns it over. They'll be able to kick this one away. And Inigo Langford steps up. And they make touch there. Inigo Langford in England, U18. So some good rugby under his belt as we take a look at the turnover.
Yeah, Tony's out. Does a great job here. Just have a look at him with the headband on. They make the triple team tackle. Clear release on the ball, and Zhao in a picture-perfect position to get over the ball. You can see there, great technique.
No, take a step. They have a good mark. They have a good one.
Line out at the 40-meter line of Siena. With a 3-player line out with 2 that can step in there. I go up into the hands of Schwab.
No, he's good.
Midfield thought about a little pass there, did Gabriel, but hung on to it, got his knee to the ground. So players had to release. We have an offsides advantage here. Siena just a little over anxious now, getting penalized. Still alive, Tuala gets that one out of the hands of Clayburgh. Clayburgh gets it into the hands of Trip King. Trip King into contact. Tuala again. We're going to come back for the penalty. It's in front of the post. We'll see who might have the distance here or whether they're going to go for the corner again. But you can see clearly the referee pointing out there was an offsides.
Yeah, that's the 3rd offside penalty now for Siena. So a trend really starting creep into their game. As this one misses touch, Johnny.
Yeah, it does miss touch. So Siena moving it from their own line there, unafraid to have a bit of a run. They've got some players out to the left there. Ball comes out from Harvey Hogan. Not quite the pass they would have wanted. Now they go to the boot on the opposite side of the field. They keep it in field again, so it is in Brown hands. Brown in the Siena half. Little steps there coming from Langford. Langford offloads that one to Zhao. Zhao doing quite a bit of work. Gets it up to Rose to Dolnick. Second row partner. Junior. Ball knocked in the contact there. So we're going to come up. Be a scrum here to the Siena Saints.
Yeah, just a little bit messy there from Brown. You could see they were wanting to play on top. They had quick ball and catch the vision of Tuala. Just a little knock on at the base of the ruck. Siena did a great job of exiting that. I definitely had my heart in my mouth there for a minute when they were throwing those passes within the 5-meter channel. Here it is. Here's that.
Playing with some guts.
Absolutely. It's taken down here by Stadlonik, and you can see Tuala, yeah, just loses control of the ball there.
So a Siena player, he kind of pumped the ball into, but referee awards the scrum here one way or the other. So it is Siena's put in. Brown will try to draw a penalty as usual here. Their typical tactic. Siena may want to get this one in and out there pretty quickly. Lorenzo Sevilla at the back.
Sorry, number 1 green. 1 green.
Came back to Brown's side there. Referee penalized the Saints for something illegal in the front there, so they do have the penalty. See if they decide to go with this.
1 green.
Langford's going to push it in touch, be another line out for the Bears.
Looks like it's obviously on the opposite side of the camera there, but 1 green just collapsing the scrum. So he just drops a knee there.
Garrett Mann looking at his options. A little change in the lineup this year for Brown. Ball comes down from Bertie Dean. One of the new players in the squad. Wearing the number 6 jersey, Bertie Dean from London. Driving towards the line of the Brown Bears. They have another advantage there. Referees on the spot. They're going to award the try. We don't quite see the number. Could be Garrett Mann. Try awarded nonetheless. They go up ahead for the first time in the game. 12-7. Kick to come for the Brown Bears.
Yeah, the Brown machine is kicked into gear now after a bit of a shaky start. Top quality ball at the line out, and they set for the maul. Everyone working in unison, and once they got a roll on, extremely hard to stop. You can see there, Pit Blado had to come in and help, and Tuala was just marching them forward. That's a well-constructed try, Johnny.
Certainly is well done. And Jua to kick this one. Left footer from the right-hand side of the field. Got Got the good strike on it there. Assistant referees are happy with that one. 14-7, 17 minutes gone. Brown take a lead and are starting to impose themselves in this game. Wheels, talk us through this.
Yeah, more vision here of the maul. Again, they did a great job of getting it transferred down to ground, and you can see here Pit Blado and Gabriel just come in to lend that extra helping hand and get them across the line. It's always good for the coaching staff to tick off a maul try.
Brown. A little run off of that kickoff there. A penalized quickly. Player got himself isolated. Wonderful work by Harvey Hogan to turn that one over. A big number 5 gets his hands in and over that one. Junior from Limerick, Ireland. So penalty here for the Saints, looking right at the post, trying to close down some of those points. That will be their tactic right now, Wheels.
Yeah, don't mind it for sure. Take the 3 on offer. Just reduce that deficit to 4 points. And again, Siena have had some opportunities inside the half of Brown, but it's just been their discipline that's really let them down in the opening 20 minutes.
This was the turnover here. You see Hogan right in and over that one. Just pretty much fell right in front of him, but well done. Good skill. The 3-pointer is up in the air. Assistant referees put the flags up, so that is good. We're at 14-10, 4 points in it.
Yeah, good strike there. Really important. Siena now get a good exit or a good platform, get back down inside Brown's half.
Brendan Carroll kicked one. Junior psychology major from Buffalo, New York. Played his high school rugby at Canisius.
Yep.
And Jua to get Brown.
10 is good. Tackle. No hands, Brown, no hands. Rock now.
Big run from the Saints.
Thank you, that's good, he's good, he is.
Another big run from the Saints. Harry Ryder takes that one in. Penalty against Brown this time. Penalty advantage, so free play here for the Saints. John Dudrick. Little pass back in to Ryder. Well marshaled by that Brown defense. Still on a penalty advantage, so if nothing happens here, it will be their ball. Referee whistles for just that. So they have to back off 10 to Brown. A penalty here for the Siena Saints.
Yeah, not rolling away quick enough there for the referee's liking. So Siena with another good opportunity here to get down inside Brown's 22. What I really liked about that passage of play was just a couple of really good, strong carries. This one still on play.
It doesn't make touch, knock backward, so that's fine. Long kick there into touch from the Brown Bears. Were they in front of the 22 is going to be the question.
Line out for green. Straight out.
Yeah, definitely was. He does a great job to breach outside of his own 22, but unfortunately, just not quite the accuracy required on the kick. You can see what he was trying to do.
10 meters, one more. It's 10 meters, guys.
Line up a 50-22 or something similar, or just make some ground. Now it's going to be defending a line out just in front of their own 22. Ball comes down. They're going to set up a maul. Brown going to have to defend this. Referee's going to penalize. Players came in and around the front there, so they can't go. And the captain Gabriel's going to take off with that one. Referee, not pleased, going to bring it back. Wants him to take it a little bit more slowly from the mark.
Number 5 green doing an obstruction, passing the ball and then going to contact. Okay?
We'll no doubt get some vision of that infringement. 5 green just causing the obstruction at line out time.
He needs to be connected.
Wasn't
That
connected
time they
to the
find
maul.
touch.
Someone who is not in the maul.
At the 40-meter line of the Siena Saints, up by 4 points. Brown will have the line out.
Yeah, here it is here. So 5 green comes down, but you can see there was a disconnection, which is where that obstruction infringement was caused. Must stay connected to the maul. There you go, Rugby 101, Johnny.
Certainly is. Wheels teaching the lessons up to the front. They go. 230D. Shirley looking to the wraparound. Gets that one. Gets the ball away to Ajua. A little bit of a standing start. But he's got some room here. Gets it to Clayburg. Clayburg Goes to the ground, fine to pick that one up. They continue to go forward. Siena trying to rip this one away. Player goes to the ground, so Tuwala will have the opportunity here. They're going to run some forwards, good and hard, straight at him. They look like Zhao. Siena tried to come in and dig that one away, couldn't get there. Shirley, players taking these a little flat-footed. That one is taken away by the Saints. Good work by Luca Holloway. Saints ball, they're going to go quickly to the boot, getting some territory there, but it's covered to the back by the Brown Bears. Brown, step around one, little kick forward. That one's going to stay in field. Bit of a dribbler. So inside their own 50-meter line are the Siena Saints. You can see them regathering there, trying to get some runners out. Out wide they go. The hands of Thomas Mann, the try scorer. He moves that one away to John Hall. Hall takes that one into contact. Brendan Carroll. That one a little bobbling pass, but a good kick forward there from Jack Burns. Well spotted, but a Jua comes off the left, drills it right into a Siena Saints player. Probably would have gone quite a long distance after that. Just picked up by Kabandi. They move it across field. Lots of intention to run from both of these teams right now. Ball's in Finn Brown's hands. Langford hangs that one up in the air. That one's going to stay in field, so inside their own 40-meter line again. Bit of a kicking duel going on between these two teams. Chip forward from Siena. Clayburg moves that one out. Is the hole going up in the midfield? It does not. Brown continuing to come through. Clayburg steps into the distributor role. And Jua finds his way through the space. And Jua's got a couple to beat. And Jua's by one. He's got another one to beat and gets through, powering his way, taken down eventually by Luca Holloway. He's got some players there right on the spot to take him down. Asa Rosenmeyer is going to put his sizable frame across the 22-meter line. Asa Rosenmeyer, Tuwala now. Looking into the middle of the field. They're going to go with that wraparound. They're going to spin that one back in. Henrique Gabriel is going to head forward. Powerful player, Gabriel. Tuwala. Little tip pass there. Well covered by the Siena defense. Obviously done their homework on those little passes that are going to come. Runners coming in a couple of directions. Can't quite get through that hole. Into the hands of Tuwala. Out wide they go. Garrett Mann, the hooker. Garrett Mann at the line. Garrett Mann over the line. Try awarded. Garrett Mann from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Touches that one down after some good interplay between the backs and forwards for this Brown team.
Oh, Brown. They can make you pay from anywhere. It all started with a wonderful break from Tito Ajia. Here's the draw and pass from Charm Tuwala to put Garrett Mann over. Just put the shoulder down and was able to beat the last defender to get over the line there. But Siena certainly making Brown work hard for this at the moment, Johnny. It's not all given.
Certainly made to work hard against Fairfield last week, again against Siena this week. These teams, Brown has won a national championship last year again, set a good standard in the Liberty Conference. There are a lot of teams really looking to take them on, really watching what they do. So they're not due to have too many easy games, Brown. And Siena, Jakob Visser building a great program. Yeah, Jua eyeing up his kick. Assistant referees are happy. That is going to be another 2 points for the Brown Bears. They're at 21-10.
Well, it's your experienced players that make big moments in the game happen, and this is one of them from the first 20 minutes. Tito Ajua with the little stutter step as well. Just such a brilliant athlete in open space and really gave Brown the platform here to get Tuwala with the last pass off the man. Brown with another good try there.
Man having to take on scrum half of the team, Brendan Carroll.
I want them to work on two things. They are offside on many other runs.
Well rewarded for his efforts there.
Well, here's the opening try that caught us all by surprise. Thomas Mann, sky high with the charge down. It really was a great finish, and it was the start they needed, Johnny, put it that way. And you can see there he's trying to calm the boys because they know they still have a lot of work to do. And well, Brown were able to claw their way back into this game.
Shot of Coach LaFlamme. He'll be a little happier that a couple of tries have been on the board. Joined by Eddie O'Sullivan, Oliver Julian, Ryan Grant, good coaching staff at Brown University.
Luca, I need the team to work on two things. You always want the whole line.
Water break almost done here. Wheels. Siena Saints will kick this one off. We'll look for a little more offense before this half ends.
Yeah, they'll be looking to really put pressure on that exit again. As we saw, that first try was an inability to exit from Brown. Siena, let's see if they can get this one in the right area.
10 is good.
Hang that one high, just about 15 meters down. Ball's bouncing up in the air. It's in the hands of the Siena Saints.
Knock-on advantage.
Come back for an original knock-on on the kickoff from the Brown Bears. So it's going to be a scrum for Siena, a better platform to work from.
Scrum down for green.
Again, it's just good work from the Saints, just causing a nuisance off their restarts. It was a good weighted kick here from Holloway. You can see the chasers there just getting up. Brown unable to collect that one cleanly. So good opportunity for Siena to strike from scrum time here, but they need a good scrum first of all.
A strong platform here will be important for them. And a big drive coming in from the Bears, but they're going to get that one away. Thompson. Little pass up over the top, looking to get the ball into some space, and they do. Luca Holloway gets the ball out of the hands of John Hall. Hall has some Brown defenders around him. Can they tear this ball away? It's going to come back to the Saints. Ball up to Hogan. Hogan takes that one in. At the 22, they go behind some dummy runners there. Into a 2-on-2 matchup. Harry Ryder gets away. Harry Ryder looking for a try, but doesn't get one. Ball comes down. Players piling in from Brown. Player may have come off his feet and has done. Look like Clayburgh. It's going to be a penalty here for the Saints. Will they go quick? Will they have a set play? We'll see what the strategy will be from the Siena team.
You cannot dive on the ball 1 meter away.
Yeah, just what Siena need. We already saw Brown score off a brilliant maul try earlier in the game. Lovely poise on attack here. Fantastic incision from Ryder. He's a dangerous man in open space, and you can see there the infringement coming in, just completely going off feet. That cynical play. Good opportunity here for the Saints.
Saints going to look to the middle of the lineup, but not going to get it. Birdie Dean's going to take that one down. Birdie Dean having a good start as a first-year player for this Brown program. Drive forward they go. Getting some players in and over that one, but referee's going to penalize. Player in right off his feet again.
10 away, 10 away. Contest is good. Number 5 is already missed.
Just wanted to set that one.
You need to support your body weight. 5 Brown.
You can hear the comms there from the referee Rowe. Stodonik just going off feet there. We'll see the vision here on the replay. They did a good job to take this one upfield. Cham Tuala was ready for the exit, but a little bit of isolation there at the breakdown, and Stodonik right off his feet.
Time on.
So the Saints have chosen the line-out option. They'll look to drive this one in. Dean took the last one away. We'll see where they go with this throw. They have 2 pods there, looking towards the back, up and over into the hands of Brown. Little confusion at the line out there, and a big break coming here. It is Schwab. Schwab is a hat cross midfield. Little show of the ball, going to keep that one alive. Looking to get it away, and they do. So the runners out wide. Where can they get this to? They get it to Ajua. Always a safe option. Ajua has one player dragging him down. Eventually going to get taken down to the ground. Tuala right on the spot. Opportunity here turned over from that penalty for the Bears. Bears at the 40-meter line of the Siena Saints. Saints restructuring on defense there. Ball comes a little flat-footed and knocked on in the contact. So opportunity here for the Saints. Scrum advantage. We'll just go for a couple of phases. See if they decide to go with a territorial game. Go a little bit wide, but into the hands of one of the players from Brown. Not enough of an advantage there. We're going to come back to the scrum for the Siena Saints.
Knock on by Brown. Scrum down for green.
Yeah, you can see here inaccuracy at line-out time again. And why kick when you can run? How about this? The try scorer, Schwab, just getting them up to halfway. They had a beautiful platform to attack from. Tito Ajua, again, strong in contact. Able to get the bump off there, eventually brought to ground. But here's the infringement, just a tough pass to collect. For Gabriel. Siena hanging on here again, Johnny.
Certainly are. Big drive coming in. Ball's right in the middle there. Maybe Brown that gets penalized this time. Ball was stuck in the middle of the tunnel. They were driving forward, but referee says a player brought that one to the ground. So Siena Saints will get another penalty.
3 Brown.
Yeah, that time Asa Rosemeyer was the one penalised for Brown. We'll have a look here. Great vision of the scrum from our Next Level Rugby camera crew. See here, they got a great drive on it initially to Brown, but it's just this left side here that's angling in, potentially the right as well.
Line out for Siena, taken down by Hogan. Ball is in the wild at the moment, so they're going to have to come in and set this one up, but there's a penalty advantage against Brown again.
Still high.
They do have the lead. In and over they go. We'll come back for the advantage. Brown going to have to back up. Henry Gabriel, the one penalized.
Well, this is opportunity number 4 or 5 that Siena have had inside the 22 here of Brown, and that kick didn't look like it's found touch, so we're going to go back to live vision here, yeah.
Certainly is. So Siena with the ball inside their own half. Some room to run there for Cabana. We're going to come back to a penalty anyway against Brown again. Can they go quick here? Can players get back quickly enough? You see the try line. Flag in the background there. So Siena on a good move here. Penalized again or Brown. Referee's going to hold it up. Don't know if this will be a warning.
Time is off.
Be a card, but we're going to have a discussion here.
On the kick, no one is retrieving. The kicker never passed anyone, okay? The wing was offside the whole time. He's not putting anyone onside. Okay. Here, you're not 10 away. No more penalty on this area, please. Have a word. Hold.
Referee Pierre Constantine. Making sure Henry Gabriel understands the players have to retreat.
A really good explanation there by referee Constantine as Siena.
Guys, I said time on, then I restart.
Everyone jumped the gun a little bit too early there.
Pretty excited they were.
Time on. Not 10 away. Line out for green.
Going to the corner there through Luca Holloway. Another line out for Siena. They've had a couple of these, have not been able to convert as of late.
Yeah, wouldn't have minded them, Johnny, just to still go for the tap and go if you know your line out's not functioning. Let's see if they can nail this one down.
Have done nice and simple to the front. Taken down by Brown, but legally, and then knocked on by the Saints. So troubles continue. Just good work in those tight spaces by the Brown Bears, forcing these knock-ons and overthrows. There'll be a scrum here for Brown, right around their own 7-8 meter line.
It certainly is. I mean, when you're inside the 22, you need to take your opportunities. We can see here they went down for the maul, which Brown engaged at first, and then on the transition there, the ball knocked forward. You can see. So just a little error. Could that be a big mistake in the context of this game?
The referee has the scrums together. Siena putting some pressure on the Brown Bears. Brown. Look for an exit play through the middle of the field. They're going to get it to Clayburgh. Clayburgh's going to take it in. Jua comes right over. Tuala has some runners. Going to send it back.
Retrieve. You're good now.
The site of an earlier block kick. It doesn't happen this time. So the Saints inside their own half on the run. They have a couple of runners out to this right-hand side. We'll see if they decide to go. Looking for the space, not the distance he certainly would have wanted. Ball up in the air, goes back to Brown.
Retrieve. Good.
Kick, not for distance, up in the air, but does bounce a bit. So Siena gives away an extra second there. Siena now hoofs this one downfield. Brown is going to run this one. They get it to Ajua. Ajua Eyes up his options and just splits two defenders. And Jua across the 40-meter line. And Jua looking for a runner and gets it out wide. Still hands on the ball. Coming down this right-hand side. Brown Bears are in and over in that right corner again. Great try there for Finn Brown. Finn Brown, the grad student from London, England with the Cranley School. Studying engineering and his extra year at Brown. Gets a good 5-pointer.
Again, just when you need some magic to happen for Brown, they turn to that man, Tito Ajua, to spark it again. Great job on the counter-attack here from Langford to find Ajua, who had a mountain of work to do. And yeah, it's poor defense from Siena. They need to make that tackle, and they just give Ajua an easy passageway to go through, and the basketball-style pass over the top. Fantastic pass from Gabriel to fix the defender and then put Brown away in the corner. That's a lovely try from the Bears.
You just saw the great move from Ajua there. He was just kind of sliding off of that right-hand side and saw a prop and a second row standing next to each other in the line, in the defensive line, and just split the difference right there. Ajua, major part of that try. Now has to try to convert it. That one is no good, but Brown continues to pack on the points against the Siena Saints team as the first half is winding down.
Yeah, again, if we have a look at the statistics, here's the try again on the replay from Tito Ajua. The athleticism of the man and the ability to get this pass away is so skillful. Gabriel, don't count out that work to get that last pass away. But Johnny, what I was saying is, if we look at the 22 entries, they're certainly in favour of Siena, but it's Brown who are able to really capitalise on their entries into the 22. So that's really going to be a telling stat from the first half.
Siena goes short this time. Looked to take that one down, but knocked on in the effort. So the ball is up in the hands of Gabriel. Gabriel going to get about 10 meters there. Don't know if they've gotten the scrum advantage. Come right in the middle of the field and get some players set up. Tony Zhao doing a lot of ball carrying here, but that one gets knocked on in the air. It's come back right at midfield to be a scrum for the Siena Saints.
Well, time winding down in the first half, just over 3 minutes to play. Last opportunity here for Siena, you'd think, to launch. That's a lovely line there from Zhao, and probably didn't need to give that offload.
Let's go. Squeeze two.
Just a couple of minutes left in this half.
Reset. Both sides on the bind. I don't want to see any head engage, okay? Last time the free kick. Which side was that? More on that side, you were good. Yes, both of you guys are engaged before the set. Seconds. Crouch. Bind. KP on him, KP.
Henry Thompson. Tuala looking on. Tuala and his team know where players are. Big drive from Brown. Just going to come back quickly for Siena. Good tactic there. Just get the ball back into play. Nice wrap around there. Ball spills out of the hand, so it's in the hands of Brown. Brown have a scrum advantage here. Langford tries to spin out of a couple, but they'll come back for the scrum. The referee Constantine happy to bring that one down.
Let's use it. 2. Now come back green. Scrum down for Brown.
Yeah, I love the way that Siena are trying to move the ball and really stretch this Brown defensive line from width to width, but
moving back is not a fault there. Okay?
it's those little last finishing touches which you're going to get early on in the season, Johnny. One of these colleges obviously only into their second game here, so building those connections.
Still early in the season. You have a few new players for both of these teams, so those connections do need to be built. Penalty against Siena.
Not straight. Not straight. You have your hips completely. No, you have 1 minute to go.
The referee says 1 minute to go. As you can see in our clock, matching up there, Langford's going to step up, and Eagle Langford going to put this one downfield. It will be one of the last, most likely plays of the game off this lineout, barring some penalties But another opportunity for points here for the Brown Bears.
Completely off the hooker, okay? So
Yeah,
you
here
never push straight if your hips are not
we
aggressive.
go again at scrum time.
Yep.
Immediate penalty there spotted by referee Constantine. You can just see there on the right side, knees on the ground, just dropping. It's the number 3 there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Garino.
The penalty against him, that's not the same thing here.
Garrett Mann, try scorer, puts this one in. Well taken down by the Brown Bears. They're going to drive this one forward. Tuala has ball in hand. Little wraparound to Shirley. They're putting a defender on that, so he's not getting quite clean ball that he might want. Able to get it out anyway to Langford. Langford tries to step around a couple, has to keep his feet. Does while he's waiting for his support there, and Ajua right in and over. Tuala gets that ball away to Shirley. Nice break up the middle of the field. Brown Bears late in this first half, trying to put some more points on the board. They're inside their own half. A bit of a ways to go.
You're good. Inside the 50.
Shirley going to kick that one away. Going to roll it in a touch.
On the line. What, guys? Sorry, no. Did it
Referee
inside? Good. Halftime.
eyes it up and whistles us for halftime with the Brown Bears in the lead. Siena is going to have some work to do.
I don't have any problem him talking to me because I was talking to him. So.
Well, we've got all sorts of fans at the ground today. We've got dogs watching as well. It's a dog-friendly sport, of course. And Brown, well, when they got going, they were able to really roll on into the Siena 22. Some really good carries, some front foot ball. Tony's out here with the collision. Of course, this is the break here downfield from Matt Schwab. He had a really impressive first half. Dynamic number 8. The dummy there, sold down the river. Tito Ajua, again, just a standout player for Brown, getting them good go-forward ball. And I'll tell you what, if you're Siena Saints, do not give up. You're down by 14. You just need more accuracy inside your 22. For Brown, they've got a few things to tidy up, but this is going to be an exciting second half, folks. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back. It is halftime here at Marvel Field, Brown University, Providence, Rhode Island. Brown leading the Siena Saints. John Broker here with Thomas, Wheels, Grant. Second half going, but a good lead building for these Bears, Wheels.
Yes, certainly is a good lead building for the Bears, but it was a great start for the Saints. They were able to get that first try on the board in the opening 30 seconds of the game, but some lovely heads-up play here from Matt Schwab to get Brown's first try of the game. And then here, just a beautifully constructed maul. They were able to march down into the try zone. You can see here, Hit Blado and Gabriel coming in for the supporting push. And then this man, Tito Edjua, he can spark something out of nothing. Look at him in open flight. The goose step as well. Eventually gets brought to ground, but it just gave Brown such a good platform to attack from. That was a lovely Durham pass here. Koala to put Garrett Mann over the line. The abrasive hooker. I'm ready for second half action, Johnny. I hope you are too.
I am absolutely ready, Wheels. It is going to be Brown to kick off. They're going to be running left to right on your screen. A Jew is going to get it started. Referee Constantine whistles it. Goes over the head of a couple of waiting Siena players. But they take that one down anyway. That's their 22 right behind them. Coach Jakob Visser will be looking for a bit of a turn up here from his Siena Saints in this second half. I'm sure they've had a good conversation. Henry Thompson hangs that one up in the air. Taken down by Brown. Holding that one in field. Get it into the hands of Langford. Langford gets to Edjua. He has some company this time. Players right on the form of Jack Burns right there. They have to sort of reset their offense a little bit here. Get their shape together, this Brown team. Tuala moves it out to the right-hand side. Rosenmeyer, double tackle there, able to keep his feet, working his way forward, getting some ground. So Brown, a little momentum building. Looking for some space. They have an advantage. Player may have been offside. We'll see what the call is here. Kicked away there from Rovetta. We'll come back to a penalty against the Siena Saints. It's going to be Brown ball.
Yeah, much as the trend in the first half. Siena offside again. I'm guessing that would have been probably one of the talking points in the huddle at halftime for the Saints, is just maintaining that one step at the breakdown. We'll see here. The ruck was formed and it's about 3 or 4 Siena players in front of that ball. Clear decision there for the referee to make.
Right down outside the 22. Brown, an opportunity here for early points in the second half. Siena trying to decode this line out.
Yeah, your mark is good. Your mark is here. Take one step out.
Referee checking the tunnel. Want to make sure they're far enough apart. Players splitting in a couple directions. They go to the middle there to Dean. Set up the maul. Referee.
You have the option. Scrum or line out.
Sees that one go back. Gives the opportunity. Ball not straight. Opportunity here, Wheels, for a scrum or a line out for the Siena Saints.
Scrum for green.
Yeah.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Going for the scrum. I mean, the line out didn't function super well in the first half, but scrum time they got a lot better as the half went on. You can see here that one just catching the outside shoulder, so clear, not straight.
Ball, big drive from Brown. Penalty coming. Penalized are the Siena Saints. So right at the 22, another opportunity here for the Brown Bears. That powerful scrum really coming to four wheels.
Yeah, there it is again for Brown. It's just the way they wanted to start the second half as well, and no surprises. They're going to go for the maul here again. Here's the instant replay of that last scrum infringement for Siena. See, it's just that. An ability to stay
coming in there.
Yeah. I was trying to see where the infringement was, Johnny. I was unable to spot it, but that's okay.
A lot of bodies in there, a lot of mass happening in there. So they're going to come look into the front to Birdie Dean. They'll take that one down, try to drive this one forward. Siena trying to stop it. Shearing off to the left there, a little space opened up, but they're going to have to close it down and keep that drive on. Tuala looking for the ball. Ball driving forward. Referee says it's the same maul. They're welcome to go. The Siena player in there trying to block it. Ball down on the ground. Does he get that one down? Indeed, they do. Try awarded to the Brown Bears. 3 minutes into the second half. They've got points on the board. Good hard work. It looks like Garrett Mann got another.
Yeah, again, well constructed from the Brown Bears pack. You can see the number 7, Thomas Mann, was trying to come in and disrupt the ball, but they were able to keep that same maul connected, stay tight as a pack, and eventually work their way across the line. Good organisation there from Tuala, just marching his forwards in over the line. It's a good way to start the second half for Brown.
And Jua taking on the kicking duties. Bottom of your screen, you can see Eddie O'Sullivan having a word with Dave LaFlamme. Julian joins in, the coaching staff having a little discussion here early in the second half. Be pleased with that start. And Jua lines it up. Push that one off to the right-hand side. So 29-10, Brown leads Siena.
See here, once again on the replay, line-out time was picture perfect, and again, you could hear the referee pleading that it was the same maul that stayed connected, and it was indeed. It broke off slightly, but still had connection. It was Pit Blado that was able to maintain that seam at the front. They were able to go over the line there with ease in the end.
Siena to kick this one off. Well taken by Henry Gabriel. Gabriel safely on the ground. Brown looking here, maybe looking for a kick. Tuala getting in one of the back. Got himself steady. With Harvey Hogan's sizable frame trying to block that one away. The ball comes down. Is it knocked back by Siena or knocked forward by Brown? Referees letting him play, but whistle has gone.
Knock on by Brown in the air. Scrum down for green.
It was knocked on in the air by the Brown Bears. So it'll be a scrum here for the Siena Saints team.
Oh, it was a brilliant box kick from Chan Tuala, and Ajua did a good job to try and get up, but you can see there, you probably need a magnifying glass to find out who actually knocked it on, but definitely looked like it went forward off Brown there at some point.
Yeah, it certainly did. The player was coming flying through from Siena Saints there, but still went off a Brown hand. Couldn't quite get it comfortably. Henry Thompson puts that one in. Scrum goes down. A referee will bring it up and just start it again. It says there was no penalty in that one.
It's not okay out here. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be in the middle either. Yeah, no. This is a marble problem. Okay. You both sides left. Yeah.
Shot of Coach LaFlamme. Watching on as his team plays.
I don't know what he's watching on that phone as well.
Watching a next level rugby broadcast of the Brown versus Siena Saints matchup. Whatever he's doing today, Wheels.
Yeah. Maybe an episode of Coronation Street as well.
Ball back. It's into the hands of Thompson. Thompson moves it away in the middle of the field. Out the back they go, looking for a runner. They come with a short line. Ejua in there to make the tackle, has his hands in and over, has ripped that ball away. And now he's on the loose. Ejua hands off one, gets through two, gets around a third, nearly. Brown on the move. Ejua with a great turnover. Ball there into the hands of Tuala. Tuala moves it, and they're on the move. Have they gotten this set up? Little run there from Tuala to draw into defense. Slow him down just a touch. Tuala again, this time quick ball. Coming across is Shirley. They've got some runners. Little tip pass, a second. Ball is there. It's open. Cutting inside. Looking for some space. Working the way around. That's Finn Brown. Finn Brown finds his way through the forest. Finds his way across the line. Try awarded. But referee says he knocked it on at the end there. You see a little call.
He never controlled the ball. He did knock on. I'm on the area. That's a goal line drop goal. Goal line drop goal.
Wow.
Knock on in the
It was
try
beautifully constructed from the Bears, and we'll get the good angle here of the knock on, but what a barnstorming run it was from Brown. Let's see here on the slow-mo. Are we going to see it? Yeah, referee was right on the spot.
Little show there. On the move they go. Tuala, Shirley, Claver. Into the middle of the field. Claver keeps his feet. He's looking for the line. Hogan makes a tackle. Gonna go back to the left-hand side. Shirley playing flat. It's up in Gabriel's hands. Tuala eyeing up his options. Going to go a little wider. A little step back in. This time it's going to be Inigo Langford. And Langford going to touch that one down. The points are starting to come here for this Brown Bears team. They put in another 5. Kick to come.
Yeah, dare I say it, the floodgates may have opened. You can see here, accurate passing again. Lovely down run there from Henrik Gabriel, as he does so often. Tuala, beautiful pass, and just an inside out from Inigo Langford. Beautiful skills from the fullback.
Saw his opposite number there. Just able to flat foot him and get inside, so well done. This should be pretty straightforward here for Ejua.
30 seconds.
And it is good. So another 2 points for the Brown Bears as they extend their lead. We take another look at this run.
Yeah, here's the replay again. Langford. Just what you want from your 15s, having those electric feet. Able to step in and out and splice through the gap. Siena Saints, I'm really intrigued to see how they respond now.
Yeah, Siena Saints will need some points quickly. As this half working against them a little bit. Brown's coming out just a little bit sharper. Kickoff to come from the Saints. Luca Holloway. London Oratory School, or high school, now at Siena University. Ball into Brown hands. Tuala directing some traffic. Get the ball to Rosenmeyer. He breaks through, tries to get a hand free. They'll wind up having to go to the ground. Quick ball coming. Tuala shaping for another box kick here.
Use it, it's out. Use it, it's out.
Referee said that one was out, so those players were fine to come through. So it doesn't get the distance, but tap back from Ejua, wonderfully done. Looks like Dolnick has a little bit of work to do as a player hanging on to the ball as he comes, but Tuala's going to get it back. Gabriel.
Yep, timing is good.
Shirley in that distributor role there, just trying to get the width. It wasn't Shirley, excuse me, somebody else there. Shirley came up with that second pass, so Rosenmeyer takes it in. Ejua cleans it up. Crossfield they come, putting some phases together, trying to disorient this Siena defense. Tuala. Little kick forward there inside the 22. Well taken by Siena. They're going to return. Right at the 50-meter line. She was going to move it across field. Look at that space. Shirley's going to hang that one up. This time find some green grass. Ball's bouncing. There's defenders coming on here for Brown. Player in a bit of trouble here is Holloway, but does a great job to get away. Puts that pass down, and on the move now are the Siena Saints. Harry Ryder breaks through a couple, puts it cross field. Did that go forward? Referee's happy with it. Siena putting together a pretty nice passage of play here. Moving that ball quick till that moment right there. Gets tipped forward. Going to be a scrum for Brown, but great return from Siena.
You mentioned it, Johnny. It was a beautiful passage of play. Fantastic counter-attacking rugby. Forwards and backs working together. Holloway did a great job to get out of trouble under all sorts of pressure. Beautiful Durham pass. Burst down the right-hand touchline there from the number 13, Harry Ryder. That pass probably right on the dime. It was a beautiful one.
Just a touch forward, his hands go forward. The referee was happy with it.
Yeah, referee definitely in line with it. And it was Burns there, kept it alive. That last pass, though, just a little bit hard to recollect.
In all fairness, referee Constantine having a very good game.
Certainly is.
No television match officials take another look at what direction those hands moved in before the ball was released. But another strong scrub here coming from Brown. Tuwala gets that one away to Clayberg in the middle of the field. Clayberg bounces off one. A referee comes back with a penalty, this time against Brown. Opportunity here for Siena.
Offside, you have to be 5 meters away. On the scrum, there's no penalty here.
Siena down 36-10. Puts that one inside the 22. Going to be looking for some movement, some 5-pointers here. This referee called the players offsides for Brown.
Yeah, this is just what Siena need. Again, we mentioned in the first half that they just weren't accurate enough inside of Brown's 22. It's their first real opportunity in the second half here. Can they get it right?
Hold. I give them a mark.
Tiago Rovetta putting this one in. Rovetta, the sophomore from Miami, played for the Okapi Wanderers. Goes to a maul, but taken down legally by Brown. Brown trying to disrupt him there. Penalized in the action is Tony Zhao. He thought he was clear. Henry Thompson thinks about going quick. They're going to come back. It looks like they're going for the corner here again. This was a little bit of an undoing for them in the first half. They couldn't convert from these lineouts wheels, so we'll see how they do with this one.
Yeah, it certainly was. I hope I eat my words here, but I would have loved to have just seen them captain goat again. Just they've got those big dominant ball carriers. Here we go.
Lineup they go, taken down quickly by Brown. Referee has the arm out for an advantage, so Brown has to be careful. Driving towards the line. Back for another penalty. Referee has blown the whistle. And either have a conversation or a player is going to take a 10-minute rest.
They started a maul. You're collapsing a player that is involved in the maul, okay? It's not the one who is carrying the ball. Sure.
There was only one of us engaging. It's not maul then, right, sir?
Yeah, so he's tackling the guy that doesn't have the ball anymore. It's a yellow card.
Isn't that obstruction?
No. He's moving the ball back,
Yeah.
and he's tackling the guy in front of it.
So isn't he
okay?
the person trying to ball corner?
Turn away.
Discussion there about what was appropriate, but Rosenmeyer is going to spend 10 minutes in the bin. So down a player for a bit. This works in the favor of the Siena team. They would like points on this right away. A big statement for either team. Penalty against the Siena Saints. What work? And it looks like it was Leo Clayberg in and over that one. Leo Clayberg gets a reward for doing all that work.
Henrik Gabriel still asking about the previous penalty. He'll make a good lawyer, that's for sure.
He loves a good discussion, Henrik.
Yeah, after the game is where you can do that. Focus on your next job here. And that's a great turnover, though, by Clayberg. Brilliant work at the breakdown. Siena. Massive opportunity missed.
Inside the 22. Line out here for the Brown Bears. Rosenmeyer hasn't been in too many of the lineouts, so missing part of the machine somewhere else. Garrett Mann, try scorer, to put this one in. Double try score, I believe.
Yeah.
Movement in the lineout again. They go to the front looking for Birdie. Taken away by Siena. Good work. Down in the hands of Henry Thompson. He's got company. Ball squirts out. Penalty against Brown again. Player playing in the ruck there with their hands. So penalty for Siena. Looking to the corner once again.
Yeah, but a deja vu coming here. Siena, just moments ago, we're in this position again. And that yellow card infringement happened from Asa Rosemeyer. Can the Saints make the most of this numerical advantage? Down 26 points. They need tries and they need them quick.
Looking to take that one away is Brown, but can't happen. They go to the back of the line out. Taken down legally. Let's see what they decide to do with this one. They go out a little wider this time. Looking to spin it. Ball hits the ground. And Chua comes in to make the tackle there, and Cabana. Siena now putting in the big runners. Rovetta. Cross there to Holloway. Holloway gets it out the back into the hands of Burns. Burns from Latham, New York. Shaker Heights High School takes that one in at the 22. They are. Ball into the hands of Rovetta again. Tiago Rovetta. Looking down this right-hand side, trying to open something up, trying to get some points. Dogged defense here from the Bears. That one's recycled. They're looking up into the hands of Harvey Hogan. Harvey Hogan, a sizable player for this team, has had some great carries today. Ball up into the hands of Andrew Valeri. On the reserves in here, a little chip ahead. They may have a penalty advantage if this is what they're going for. The ball is down into the hands of Brown, and it looks like they're good to play. Brown, some company on them there, so going to have to get to the ground and does. Siena player also off their feet there, so cannot play the ball. And a referee spots that, awards a penalty. I can imagine Brown may want this, but look at this penalty if they need it afterwards. Just ball goes down through tip blind. At their own line, referee's going to come back, give them a penalty. Opportunity to push this one downfield, just get some distance.
Yeah, it was a lovely kick there. I think it was a great option, and Siena had them under pressure with the exit, but again, just a breakdown infringement there. Going to give Brown the opportunity to march back up the field.
Okay. I told you before the game, it's the work of the three of us, okay?
Yes, sir.
I see many things that starts after the play. Elbows, pulling the player, the ball is not there. I need you to work on that with your team. Otherwise, what's in my back will go to yellow card directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have a word on your side with both teams.
The elbow, sir.
Sorry?
Was that also them? Elbow.
On both sides. I see like cheap shot, etc.
Yes, sir.
Work on your side with your team. You have 30 seconds. I don't want any of that.
Yes, sir.
If something happened in my back, it's going to be yellow card.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Boys, no cheap shots after.
Referee Wheels making clear that he wants better discipline from both of these teams, allowing the captains to go have a conversation. About 20 minutes to go here.
Yeah, good communication. You mentioned it earlier. He's had a really strong game, and definitely love the way he's clear on his comms to the players. Everyone knows the standards that need to be set.
On both sides. Number 4, I need you to wrap, okay?
And there it is.
Absolutely correct, Wheels. Just drawing the players absolute respect there. You can see Henry Gabriel aware that this is the man they need to listen to. Ball sails over the line out, gets into the hands of Tiago Rovetta, excuse me. Rovetta takes it into contact, so Siena inside the 22 of Brown again. Little step back in, player looking for the pass. They move it out there. That pass, not exactly what he wanted, but taken back down by the Saints. Tuwala tried to get in over that one, could not. Henry Thompson. Burns over the top. Ball into the hands of Tito Ajua. They'll come back for a penalty, however. Offside, so it's Siena ball again. Ajua thought he had a clear run.
Yeah, Joa, if he caught that, you'd put money on him to go the distance, just unable to collect it. He did a great job to get a hand to it initially.
I know you go for the interception.
Siena going for another line out inside the 22.
Again, with Rosenmeyer still in the sin bin.
Backs on the line, please.
Siena need to score some points and really make use of it.
On the line.
Brown doing a great job defensively, though. We're going to give them credit, Johnny. They've been fantastic with their one-on-one tackles.
Yeah, the sacking the maul by one player has been very, very good. That one hits the ground. Get that one away. Siena. Can they make something out of this? That one slips to the ground. Did it go forward? The referee says no. Or does he? Referee brings it back. Looks like a knock-on from Siena. Going to be a scrum here at their own 22 for the Brown Bears.
Yeah, clear knock-on there. Again, just their own worst enemy at the moment. The Saints, they've got opportunities we can see here. Holloway, they did a good job to shift it out to the backs and just took his eyes off the ball there. Number 13, Harry Ryder, as it sounds like we're heading for a bit of a water break.
We are going to take just a moment here.
I got it. It's a matter of timing, okay? They engage the mole, and
The
your
referee
guy
and Henry
is,
Gabriel.
like, taking the one in front of the mole down to the ground,
But
okay?
it's not a mole until more than two of us compete, right?
Sorry?
It's not a mole until two.
One of your your player engaged.
It has to be two though. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's dead
I mean,
tackle,
what I'm
yeah?
saying is you engaged.
Yeah.
That creates a mole, and right after they're taking it down, okay?
But can I just have clarification on the on when?
Two and one.
Because it's two.
Two and one.
Two of us.
Yeah,
One
and one.
And two of them, right?
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
So-
It's the opposite. So
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
two
I'm
of us,
watching
and
an
so it's
episode of Law and Order here.
I have a mole on
Johnny?
my side. I will review on the video,
Like
but
a
I have a
watching the
mole on my
Lincoln
side,
Douglas
and I see the
debates.
guy taking the guy down. Okay.
Okay. How long on the other side?
On the what?
How long on the other?
3 minutes.
Okay. 3 minutes.
In defense,
Yeah.
they're not on the rock. They're
Yeah.
not going back behind the last.
I will watch it. I'm watching a lot.
Also, off kickoffs, when we're kicking it, they're obstructing the chasers, like purposely
Yeah,
obstructing.
for space.
And
good.
then also on attack, when they're running their pods, they've got blocking lines.
Sure, I will watch it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, fantastic work from referee Constantine, just to take all of the verbiage there from the players. And I think it's important as a referee, obviously, you're clear with your communications, but also to be an ear for the players as well. Fantastic dialogue there between the two captains, Luca Holloway and Henry Gabriel, with referee Constantine. Just good open conversations about what they need to do better next time and any trends in the game. It really is class refereeing, Johnny.
It certainly is, and I have two great captains as well, right? Great questions, really good dialogue with them about what's going on in the field, their awareness of the laws, wanting to understand what they do during the week, during practice, and how he's, applying that. So a wonderful bit of discussion there for both captains and the referee. Should be about 3 minutes left on the yellow card for Asa Rosenmeyer. See his replacement in there right now, but Rosenmeyer will be able to come back in the game. Opportunity here for Siena with one of their key front rowers out of the game, but that one just goes down.
Don't step back, okay? On the set. That was my side. On the set, maintain the power, please.
Start a little lower. We need low, boys. Good. Second turn. Squeeze.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Scrums come together. Tuala has the ball. Brown's chance to try to take this one quickly. The ball's at Schwab's feet. Still getting the drive on with one less player.
22.
They're inside the 22, says the referee, so that can go directly out, and it does. So just inside their own half, Siena will have a line out.
Hey, I cannot have eyes everywhere.
Yeah, Siena ball. So just over 15 minutes to play in this game. What can the Saints cook up off this line out? They need those magical players in the form of Holloway, Burns, Ryder.
Number 1 is good.
Really step up.
Yeah, perfect.
5-player line out here from the Saints. The 3 step in. Where are they going to go with this one? They're going to look to the front. Brown.
Advantage. There's a more.
Going to get penalized here for taking down that ball. That one gets moved away by Brendan Leahy.
There's a more.
Looking back for the penalty at the mall. And that was a discussion you heard between Gabriel and the referee earlier.
There's a mole
Yep,
here.
certainly was. Prime example there. Brown just collapsing the maul. You can see here, Brown engaged. Siena set the platform and
Okay.
just brought them all to ground.
You have to make sure it collapses before the other player gets involved.
Here, there, the explanation again. Wonderful comms.
Player wound up on the ground there, tripped everybody up. So it'll be a line out here inside the 22 for the Siena Saints. They had a try in the opening moments and a penalty kick. That is all the scoring that has come today from the Siena Saints so far. And that one they knock on in the maul. It's going to be a scrum for the Brown Bears.
Yeah, we saw this in the first half as well. They were able to set the maul and then they knocked it down and the transfer to ground. You can see here just a little bit of inaccuracy. When we speak about it, that'll be a big thing for them at training next week, is accuracy inside the 22 of the opposition.
Crouch. Bind. Okay. Get your bind. Don't try to squeeze him. Thank you.
Referee having a word with Shiv Kelly.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you want to play me, if you want to play me on each side, it's gonna be a card already. Okay, every time. Okay. Fix it on both sides. Thank you. No, on the next play. That's the same play here. Fix it on both sides. Don't squeeze him. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Scrums come together. Referee looking for it to be a little cleaner there, and the players to police themselves, get it done. The scrum advantage coming here to the Brown Bears. So the shorthanded Bears, for the moment, have an opportunity for a free play. See what they decide to do. Comes to Claiborne. They're going to bring it back to the penalty. 13 minutes to play in this one.
Yeah, again, another penalty at scrum time there for Brown.
25 green.
Brown takes themselves down to halfway. Wheels, we're taking a look at this one.
Yep, see the replay here again. The Brown front row able to get that good initial shove on, and Siena just faulting under the pressure, unable to keep it square and straight. So, and there you go, Lanford gives them a good platform here, just beyond halfway. And Asa Rosemeyer back onto the field. Fresh set of legs, 10 minutes to recover.
10 minutes rest, back in the line out. Rosemeyer will want to make up for his time off the field. Players come in and split. They go to Dean. Tuala. Into the middle of the field, looking for a wraparound. That one, a bit more connection. Ajua sees some space. Ajua gets tackled, not held, gets up, moves again. Able to get a little more ground. Ball back to Brown. Brown. Good phase of forwards in here. Great run. Tuala. Have some runners, going to take a flat pass there and get it up to Rosemeyer. Rosemeyer hit by one or two. Player trying to come in over there for the Siena Saints, and they do, but it's going to be knocked forward from Harvey Hogan as he was taking that ball away. Great initial work by Hogan. The ball just slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It certainly was. Here's the carry from Rosemeyer. That's a beautiful tackle there, low from Durante of Siena. Hogan does a fantastic job to get the poach. Just unable to recycle the ball back to his pod.
Rosemeyer, the junior electrical engineering major, back in the game from Belmont High School. See if they can push this scrum, and they do. You can see Rosemeyer working hard right there. Ball comes back, but it squirts out. A referee and penalize Siena.
Number 9, offside. 9 offside is the channel.
See number 9. It's just offside there.
I know the ball went out, but you were offside before the ball went out.
And here, they're just offside before the ball was out, so we'll see here on the replay.
Come on, guys. Too many penalty on both sides.
Past the channel there. Yeah, before the ball had been picked up, so clear offside. In fact, he went and stole on himself in the end. I think we know.
Great kick in the meantime from Brown, so they'll have a line out inside the 22 of the Siena Saints. Up 36-10, 10 minutes on the clock. Brown opportunity to extend their lead. Looking to the front of the line out, Dean has been the main target today in a couple of different places. That one taken down by Siena. Was it legal? Referee happy with it. Ball up, knocked by the Brown Bears into Siena Saints' hands. They're at their own line. Taken down by Nick Costello, one of the players come into the game for the Siena Saints. All they can do is kick that one a touch. That gives them the advantage. So it's going to be a line out for Brown somewhere just outside their 22.
Yeah, here it is. Replay of the line out. Good cadence there, good movement. They set down for the maul again. This time Siena do a good job of halting it. And it was Tawala with a bullet pass and just unable to collect it cleanly was Gabriel. 9 times out of 10, he's through that gap and he's scoring.
Henry Gabriel certainly wanted that one. They're going to go to Dean again in the front. Tuala, aware where the ball is, gets it out. Little motion coming around in the back there. They got a couple of runners, a couple of opportunities. The ball is going to come through there. Fred Hughes into the game. I get the ball a little wider out there to Marco Lapierre. Lapierre, sophomore at Brown, into the game. Tuala. Middle of the field they go. Gabriel. Good run that time. Siena player stuck in the middle there. Tuala has to get that away with one hand. Gets it out to Bertie Dean. Tuala, middle of the field. Where are the runners? That space can open up. Little wraparound. Ball comes. It goes by Ajua. Couple of quick hands here. Can they get it wide? Ball hits the ground. That connection not quite working all the time. You can see what they're trying to do to push that ball to that side. Comes off of a Brown hand. Should be a scrum here to the Siena Saints.
Yeah, see here on the replay, Tuala. They shift it to the left. Beautiful wraparound play. It was St. John Smith who gave it out to the left and got a hot potato pass, and that one just goes backwards and then slightly forward there to recollect. So a tough one.
Just about 7 minutes left on the game clock here. Scrum to the Siena Saints, 36-10. Free kick coming to Siena. Thompson's going to go quick. Ball in play. Siena moves it across quickly. A lot of points against them right now on the board. They go to the boot at the 50-meter line. Brown takes that one away. Get it up into the hands. A waiting Brown player. Tuala gets it away. Fred Hughes in the distributor role. Fred Hughes again, the Australian grad student. Here at Brown for his grad year. They move that one out wide. Good work here. This is Bertie Dean. Bertie Dean breaks through one. Bertie Dean looks for the little offload. Ball doesn't quite go. Did that slip forward? Referee says that is fine. It is Siena ball they're going to play on. Siena takes that one away on the move. Siena looking for the pass back there. Sort of seems to be shaping for a box kick, but doesn't. Kick cross field, trying to find some space. Bounces back Siena way into Siena hands. Right at midfield. Quick work there. Excellently done by Clayburgh. Clayburgh's going to go quick off of that one. Going to move it out wide. Step out, step in. Here come the Brown Bears. Fred Hughes shows. Fred Hughes goes. Fred Hughes, the Australian, touches down. 5 more points on the board for the Brown Bears.
Yeah, wonderful work from the Brown Bears. Fantastic vision from Leo Clayburgh with the quick tap to spot space down the outside. And, well, Fred Hughes. Beautiful show and go to splice through. Here it was, Clayburgh Beautiful wide pass. Still fantastic work here. Inside out, fixed the defender, gave the offload away to Hughes, who sold Cabana down the river and in for the try. Brown, you would think this game has now been put to bed, Johnny.
You would say it's just about past time. Siena looking at an 0-2 season, but plenty of talent on this team. A young talent, but continue to grow over the years as well. As Jua steps up, 41-10. Under 5 minutes to play, looking to add the extras. And he hits that one cleanly, so it goes to 43.
5 minutes to go.
And if you're in Siena, there's still plenty of positives to take out of your game. I mean, when they've been able to get their attack going, they've looked threatening. It's just those last passes or a couple of infringements they need to tidy up, but still a lot of promise in this team. It's one of those games where the scoreboard probably doesn't reflect how well Siena have tested Brown, Johnny.
Yeah, Siena, first 2 weeks of the season playing AIC and Brown, pretty tough. Two of the better teams historically in the leagues. That ball comes around, they move it a bit wider. Ben LaRue made that pass. There's Clayburgh back involved. Schwab barrels off one, hands off another. Looking at the scrum half, gets through him. A long run coming from the number 8. That's his second. Just barnstorming long run for the day as the ball comes up in the middle of the field. Good tackle by the Saints. They have to restructure their offense. Hughes, Clayburgh. Rosemeyer hits that one forward, so it comes into the hands of Jack Burns. Jack Burns. Outside their 22 are the Siena Saints. Knock-on advantage. Little pass up. Not much happening. Advantage not gained, so the referee's going to come back and be a scrum here for the Siena Saints. Time is off. Maybe a player getting attended to here. But a scrum going to be Siena Saints ball.
Yeah, you can see a lot of hands on hips. It's been a pretty physical game. There's been some big shots put in, and both teams have really enterprised, trying to move the ball wide and score some nice tries. And there's again some vision of our furry friends enjoying their collegiate rugby as well.
He's a good boy.
That's certainly right.
Player for Siena, just a little slow to get up here.
Yeah, hopefully
a lot of contact in this one.
Yeah. Brutal hits. It's great to have college rugby back on though, after a lot of these teams would have had a long pre-season. Johnny, now that we've got the time, who is, you've been calling collegiate rugby for a number of years. Who is a team that you like the look of this year, or who you've heard through the grapevine could be good?
There are a lot of teams coming up. Well, you really put me on the spot. I hadn't really thought about that one. Brown certainly coming back. St. Bonaventure looks really strong this year. St. Bonaventure, a couple of good early results, so keep an eye on them. Certainly a powerhouse. They've been in the national championship before. So that would be my team to look at.
There we go, the Bonnies. Also heard AIC's looking threatening again, which is good.
Yeah, AIC beat the Siena team last week. Tighter score than this. Just a couple minutes to go. Penalty for the Siena Saints. They put that one downfield. Looking for them to line out here. Looking to get some more points on the board. Take home some more positives. Ian Dobbins puts that one in, a replacement here for this team, the Siena Saints. Brendan Leahy. Tawala knocks him down. Ball a little messy here, but still alive. Trying to come in over that are the Brown Bears. Will they rip that away? Referee says they have to step off. Nice work there from Harry Ryder. Great movement. Holding that ball, getting the run. Coming around the end there, Declan Tobin. Working their way towards the Brown line. Looking for another try. But penalized are the Siena Saints. Brown take that one away again. Haven't scored a try since the first seconds of the match, the Siena Saints team. Would have loved a bit more there. But Brown takes the penalty, able to push this one downfield.
Unfortunate for Siena. It looked so promising there. This one stayed in the field to play again.
Coming across, big hit coming from LaPierre. LaPierre can't quite hold the players trying to tackle, however. It's going to come to ground. A little pass out the back. There's some room out to the right-hand side if they can get it here. Jack Burns looking for a runner. Somebody cuts back in. Tuala in and over that one. Have they taken it away? They have not. Harvey Hogan still putting dents in that defense. Ball comes up to Holloway. Holloway gets it up the back to Burns. Ryder once again looking for that space. Goes for the little chip. It winds up in Brown hands. Schwab looking for another long run. Not going to get it this time, but gained some ground. Siena players trying to get in and over that. Brought off their feet, so they're good to go. Brown Bears hammer that one downfield. Find some green grass. Rolling towards touch. Does it get across to 22? Not sure. Is it still in play? Brown Bears have that ball. Now in a touch. Should be a line out here for Siena.
Put down.
I can see because all these guys run away.
Okay, so did the green one put that out of bounds first?
So, yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Because it's a line out for Brown?
Yes.
Because you didn't raise your flag first, right?
No, I was coming over. I raised my line.
Okay, so you think the green one
Yeah.
did put that out of bounds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was it inside or outside the 22?
It was on the 22.
Okay. Out of bounds. Line out for Brown.
Well, that was convincing enough.
There was Cameron McAlpine there having a conversation. Working as an assistant referee there today. Brown at the 22-meter line of the Siena Saints. Under a minute to play in this one. Looking to possibly put some more points on the board as they're going to move to 2-0 on the season.
Brown.
You have two scrum off, you and out without someone in.
Brown gets a free kick against them there.
10 away.
A little bit of afters from that.
You have two scrum off, guys. You
Going
went
to say
Brown
Johnny
playing
some
Siena today.
out with no one coming in.
Go ahead, Wheels.
sorry, Johnny, yeah, saying Brown's taking on Iona next week, and then Siena have the week off and take on Fairfield the following week. So that's the run the next week for these teams.
Ball down. Late chances here for the Brown Bears. Langford's had a very good game, takes that one in. Tuala comes cross field. Flat pass. To the ground go the Brown Bears. Tuala on the move. Clayberg had a very, very good game. His center partner can't quite get there, gets ahead of him, doesn't do it, but they get the ball to the ground. Still alive are the Brown Bears. Bears looking for a last say here. Ball into contact. Some Siena players strewn about the place, going to have to get themselves out of the way as that one hits the ground, but it seems we have an advantage here, a penalty advantage. Whoever played the scrum half illegally, Tuala got that penalty, so they're looking a little bit wide here. LaPierre puts that one up. Comes down to Schwab. Schwab. No Rugby run this time. Tackled. Tuala. Crossfield they come. Another flat pass. The referee's going to whistle. They're going to come back to the penalty here. Just inside the half. Tuala has ball in hand. They have some good kickers, can put this down. I think you would expect another line out here.
Offside. It's last play. Last play. If you kick it out of bounds, you have to play it.
You can see they want to use this extra play, get one more try, maybe potentially crack the half century.
And as the season goes on, those points can be important if you get the point differential. Looking for placement at the end of the season. Itetsu Hoshi putting this one in. First-year player from Tokyo. Late line out. They do not go to Dean this time, but it goes up and over, winds up in Siena hands. Siena inside their 22. Dobbins took that one down. Referee telling the Brown players to make sure they stay on side. We're in the red here. A penalty advantage this time, penalty against Brown. Crossfield they come. Break coming here for the Siena Saints. Lorenzo Cabana takes that one in. Ball spills. Was that enough advantage? Referee seems happy, so Ajua has it, gets it back there. That was the Siena Saint that pushed that one back. So we'll see who winds up with this ball. Late try, most likely here for the Brown Bears. It looked like Teo Romero. We'll see what the referee decides. Looks like it's pretty good here. Wheels, let's talk us through.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good in the end. Fantastic job. That was St. Jim Smith to get the turnover at the breakdown. And that man again, Tito Ajua, a bit of a fortuitous offload. And you can see the Siena hand just batting that one backwards. So the ball's still live. Play on, and the kick through was masterful and worked out in the end with the score. Brilliant finish. Great way to end the game for the Bears.
Yeah, good work by Romero to finish that one off. Be a kick to come. That will put them close to the 50 mark.
For the kick or for the game? 30.
Referee telling Ajua he's got to hurry this one up just a bit. Ajua gets the left boot on it. Does he have the last say? Assistant referees say no good. The referee says that is it. 48-10. Brown Bears go to 2-0. Siena Saints go to 0-2. Wheels starting to get it rolling here are the Brown Bears.
Yeah, for sure. Right back to where they left off. The national champions, a pretty polished performance. Still plenty to work on at training next week, but if you're the Siena team, big thing will just be getting everyone on that same page within the 22 area. But it's been an entertaining game to watch yet again at Marvel Field. Johnny, had a blast.
It certainly has. That is going to be it for us from Marvel Field. Next Level Rugby bringing you all of this action. Thank you to the teams, the players, the fans, the parents, everybody at the ground, our camera crew, our great director and producer. Next Level Rugby bringing you this for Thomas Wheels Grant. I am John Broker. We hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great rest of your day.